Minister of State with responsibility for social development and gender affairs, Gloria Thomas, says some 500 new households have been added to the SEED program. The new figures were disclosed during the Senate debate on the $1.6 billion budget on Wednesday evening. Senator Thomas said a national beneficiary household recertification drive to facilitate the reapplication of the assessment tool to determine the eligibility of beneficiaries was conducted. Minister Thomas also addressed the increase in the amount of money disbursed to families under the SEED program. She said the increase would be permanent going forward, with an emphasis on the elderly.
As pronounced by the Minister of Finance in his budget presentation, in 2024, there will be an increase to 500 for SEED beneficiaries household who are elderly, 65 years and over, and beneficiaries living with physical and mental disabilities. This will assist them with the upkeep of their medical regime and general well-being. Madam President, the emphasis is on the elderly. I am happy to emphasize that the benefit will not be a temporary measure, but a permanent increase going forward.
The former New National Party administration, through a cabinet conclusion, had added an increase of $150 to the amount paid to the SEED beneficiaries for 1 year, and that was from January 2022 to December that year. The minister highlighted what was done following the recertification process. She also spoke about a special card for the elderly as a new form of security.
If the beneficiary's household living condition was improved and surpassed the threshold, the household should graduate out of the program. Madam President, on the other hand, if the household living condition remains the same or regresses, then the family may be deemed fit to remain on the program until their socioeconomic condition improves. This graduation process creates the fiscal space for the inclusion of new beneficiaries. Madam President, in addition to the recertification program, an audit was conducted to determine the existing gaps and make a recommendation for further program improvements that is in the SEED. This very important process is conducted by the audit department. Very soon, the audit report will be released. The implementation process will commence in January 2024. Madam President, beneficiaries will receive a SEED benefit card which will enable them to receive benefit through the banking system. We saw the need to improve the current payment mechanism, which led to long lines in inhumane condition with limited alternative options. This card will enable beneficiaries to receive cash transfer directly to their bank account. The card will include all the features of a transactional card, such as ATM withdrawal and point-of-sale purchases. The card will increase the security of the elderly walking around with the cash.
To date, 5,246 households are benefiting from the SEED program. Individual beneficiaries amounts to 7,483, while elderly households 1,512. Christelina John, GBN News.